How's it hanging, 2K heads? This is 2K Kingslayer, back again with another NBA 2K18 offense scheme type video. Today we're going to be talking about the 3-out, 2-in freelance and how I use it with the Orlando Magic, mixed in with some money plays to win a whole bunch of games online. So before we get into it, if you guys support the work that I'm trying to do here, please hit the like button and subscribe if you have not done so already. I always try to use online gameplay, but we're gonna actually start off here by just going over the fundamentals of this offense that we're gonna run. So the attack style is gonna be off-ball screens and cuts. That's what we're emphasizing today. Our focal points in terms of the players are gonna be Fournier and Gordon. Pace of play is gonna be kind of moderate, not too fast, not too slow. The freelance is obviously going to be 3 out, 2-in, and you always leave that on motion cuts, which is the default. And the money plays you can see right there. We're going to go over each of those during the games, but first, let's get in the gym and kind of just get the hang of this 3-out, 2-in freelance a little bit. So as you guys can see, it's called 3-out, 2-in because you've always got 3 guys on the perimeter and 2 guys on the inside. And you're going to see a lot of off-ball movement, right? I mentioned that the attack style was going to be off-ball screens and cuts. And you're going to see here, there's not a whole lot of dribbling. You're doing more passing than you are dribbling around with your point guard. So this isn't going to be a super Elfrid Payton-based type of offense. As you can see there, you could get a little cut or handoff. I'm not going to break it down in detail because the only way you guys are really going to learn this offense is by getting in the gym and practicing it yourself. But let's show some examples of it working in a couple of online games here. So we're going to pass the ball to the wing. And then you got this little split action here. Elfrid Payton finishes at the basket. And as you can see, not a lot of dribbling in that little short play right there. So again, we're going to hand the ball off to Elfrid Payton. Get over to the weak side. And on that weak side, you're going to get a lot of drive opportunities, like right there with Nikola Vucevic. He was able to get past his defender. That time, off-ball screen, nothing there for Fournier, so we get it back to Payton. Gordon comes up. He gets a screen. And Gordon dumps it off inside to Terrence Ross, who they left alone. Let's show another example. Elfrid Payton. Handoff. Again, this is just a 3-out, 2-in freelance, not calling any plays. And that time, oh my goodness gracious. Terrence Ross throwing it down. And Andrew Bogut looks like, I suck. What am I going to do? So he rage quit. Let's show some examples from another game of just the freelance, and then we'll get into the money plays. And again, I'm not going to break it down in detail here, but I just kind of want you guys to get used to the actions. Really what you're looking for are guys coming off of screens and guys cutting. That's how you're going to score in this offense for the most part. And once in a while, you'll score by driving or by posting up, but it's going to be mostly off-ball actions because there's a lot of off-ball movement. And right here, you're going to see he's fronting the defender. So what you do in those situations is you just call for the off-ball cut, and that was super easy. If they try to off-ball onto the high post guy on the weak side, that's all you got to do. So this gentleman right here, he didn't know how to defend this either, so he rage quit. My friend Rich Bato, he quit. So we're going to get into the money plays now. Let's look at the first one. It's called Quick 4 Horns Flare. Gonna start with Elfrid Payton. They are in this horns formation. You're gonna go around the Fournier screen. He's gonna take a flare screen. That time it was a 2-pointer, but a lot of times you'll get a wide open 3 off of that. You're gonna see a lot of that in the gameplay that I'm gonna show today. But Fournier was able to get the easy one. So let's show the next one, Quick 32 Box Flare. This is my favorite in the Magic playbook. So let's check this one out. So you've got Fournier coming off a screen, Ross coming off a screen, Fournier coming off a flare screen, and he gets a pretty much wide open shot there in the corner. So there you saw Gordon came off a screen. Fournier came off a screen. Ross came off a screen. And then Fournier off of the flare screen. So you have many opportunities to score right there. Let's jump into quick 3 rip floppy. You guys probably know about floppy plays at this point. They're pretty simple. But a shooter goes down to the baseline, gets a down screen, comes up, and knocks it down. That time it's Mario Hezonja. His shot is pretty silky, so he can get you some points off the bench. Let's look at our 4th money play. It's called Punch 5 Flare Rip. So we're going to get the ball to Gordon. We're going to get it back to Fournier. You can shoot that if you're open, but he wasn't there. So Gordon has nice post position. And we do not score, but we get the rebound. Put it in, and the foul. 3 the hard way. So that was kind of ugly. Let's show that again. Let's run that one more time because that was not the prettiest version of this play ever. So that time, Fournier got it, and he had a lane. And if you have the lane, just take it. And finally, Fist 35 Rip 4. So this is really designed to kind of be an alley-oop play. But to me, it's safer to just throw it in there and just finish it nice and easy. You can throw the oop, but I mean, I prefer to go for the nice save too. And that time you can see Gordon again. You're going to get a lot of points with Aaron Gordon. And we have our 3rd Rage Quitter of the day. So let's show one more game against the New York Knicks here, and we're going to put it all together. We're going to put the Freelance with all the money plays together. So let's run this floppy money play first. Hezonja did not take the shot, but we're going to work the ball around. Inside. And Jonathan Simmons, who's having a hell of a season in real life, off the bench for the Magic, manages to finish that one there. Okay, so now let's run our Horns Flare money play. Fournier. Bada bing, nice and easy. Let's go to Punch 5 Flare Rip now. We're going through all these money plays. Nothing there on the shot. Gordon comes down. And he's able to finish. Hoop and the harm. 21-18. We are closing the lead. So we're going to run Fist 35 Rip 4 now. Another play designed to score with our big man. It's well defended by Kristaps there. So we're going to do a counter, spin the other way, and Gordon gets fouled. 25-22 now. Let's go to quick 32 box flare. This is that money play with all those options, but we score on the first option here. So no need to keep passing if you get a nice shot off of the first one. So let's run that one back again. I'm going to try to score with quick 32 box flare again. Fournier, he's open again. So even though that play has a bunch of branches, we were able to score off of the first one on both of those 2 possessions there. Now we go to the 3-out, 2-in Freelance, get in the post, and we get fouled with Vucevic on the weak side. Let's go back to Punch 5 Flare Rip. Right now it's a 31-29 point game. My opponent is pretty good. And that time Fournier off the flare screen knocks it down, and we're up by 1. Let's run quick 32 box flare again. Let's see if we can actually get some more branches out of this time. Nope. Fournier knocks it down on the first catch. So I showed you guys before. I think you got the gist that that play is really good if you go through multiple passes, but if you get it on the first one, just take it. So Biyombo going to work in the post. That is not advisable, but I saw the mismatch there. So 36 seconds left in the third. We go to this floppy play now. Aflalo. I forgot he was on this team, but he knocks down the 2 off of that floppy play. Now 4:30 left in the fourth quarter. Gonna go to the Freelance. Jonathan Isaac manages to get the step again, and we've been scoring a lot, getting to the line quite a bit off of that 3-out, 2-in Freelance. So now it's a 2-point game with 4 minutes left in the fourth. And we're going to go back to the Freelance now. And Simmons comes off a screen, gets it to Isaac. Simmons finishes. That was pretty. So Isaac to Simmons. We now have a 6-point lead. Kristaps cannot score on the drive. Got the steal. Aaron Gordon throws it down. And it's an 8-point lead with a little under 3 left in the fourth quarter. So now we go back to the Freelance, and Terrence Ross able to knock down the long 10-point lead with 2:34 remaining in the game. So no need to rush it. We're going to slow it down here. Fournier going to go to Aaron Gordon in the high post again. He gets the step and scores. So we've been scoring a lot from that high post. Let's go to punch 5, flare rip again. One of our money plays. Fournier. Nothing there. But Vucevic gets inside and throws it down, and that will pretty much do it. So as you guys can see, this combination of the 3-2 Freelance and these money plays work really well. I went on a nice little 10-0 run. 10 games, that is. Using this system. So as you guys can see here, Fournier and Gordon, the focal points, you're going to get most of your scoring with the two of them. And Peyton, not scoring a lot, but he chipped in with 7 dimes. So guys, try this Freelance online. Let me know if it works for you. I've got the Dallas Mavericks coming up next. We're going to do that Mavericks Freelance that you guys have been asking for. So stay tuned for that. Leave me a comment below, and I'll be back soon. Happy gaming.